years ago, I decided that I was going to build my own Overland trailer from scratch in my 2-car garage. Sounds cool, right? I also had the idea to upload it and make YouTube videos with it. That didn't happen. So what I'm doing now is, with the couple videos I have, random photos, kind of stitch them together and just put a hey, this is current status of the trailer video together. That way when I post more, everybody kind of knows where I started at. Why an Overland trailer? Well, I like to go exploring, camping, go adventuring, go to places where ambulances can't get to if I need them. On the other hand, my wife does not. She likes to go out, she likes to hike, she likes all that kind of stuff, with one key difference. She likes a conditioned space to sleep in and a shower at the end of the day. Now, the middle of the road compromise would clearly be an Overland trailer. It's small enough to kind of go anywhere we want to go, have the conditioned space for the wife, a shower, all the amenities that one might require. Here's the problem. I didn't film nearly enough of the early stages of the build. Alright, so this whole thing began about 2 years ago, and around the same time I decided that I wanted to start creating content. Being the amateur that I am / was back then, I have, I think, 8 clips of me welding out the frame, and then apparently the majority of the living quarters, which is the box on top, built itself because I have 0 footage of it being built. That's it.
One eternity later.
Right about here is where I started picking up a camera with intention and immediately shot everything vertically, like an idiot.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running from my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, mirror, don't you lie, I can see it in my eyes. Truth gon' surface every time, even when no light is dancing with my shadow in a room full of gold, trying to count on my regrets like the stories I told. Mama said, boy, don't sell your soul for applause, but the silence louder now than a million God. I seen kings fall quick for a hit on a reel, seen queens trade crowns for a 6-figure deal. I don't blame them, I just pray for them. We all one mistake from the cage out of graveyard, living like a movie, but the credits never roll. They gon' crop you out the frame if you ever lose control. Talk truth, they call it hate, but the fake love louder than an 8. Every scar got a sermon in it, every L got a learning in it. I ain't perfect, I just pin it how I lived it. If the game rigged, then I still pivot. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running from my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, mirror, don't you lie, I can see it in my eyes. Truth gon' surface every time, even when no mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running from my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, mirror, don't you lie, I can see it in my eyes. Truth gon' surface every time, even when they won't captions, not scriptures. They want clout, not pictures. They want pain and it filters. So I bleed through the pics like scriptures. You can't cancel what's already broken. You can't mute what's been outspoken. I spit truth with a chip on my shoulder. Got trauma in my tongue and the world getting colder. Used to pray for a check, now I check on my spirit, cause the money don't echo in your soul ain't it. I see fake friends turn saints in the crisis, but they ghost real quick when the fame hit its eyes. Till I ride for my day one.
So some of my favorite things, well, one, spare tire mount. I built that. Not very impressive, but it's a box and it works exactly what it was designed for. Eventually there's going to be some more straps that hold the tire in. That's just temporary for mock-up, so I get everything done. The door, it's big enough where my 6'2", 240-pound self can fit through. Well, then naturally we got the water tank right there to be hidden under the bed. Wheels are Methods. They've actually got the same lug pattern as my Raptor. Got the fridge, camp kitchen. It slides out. Eventually there'll be a door in front of it that'll fold up. And then right above that, in that little box there, that's going to be enclosed, be like a storage spot for luggage and just whatever we feel like throwing there. Come around the back, this will be the part that it'll fold out and up. It'll have a solar panel on it. It'll cover me while I'm cooking. It'll have a cooktop right there, have a sink. I'm gonna make some kind of a rack over here for everything, drawers or something like that. And then behind the AC is where I'm planning on putting a generator to run the AC, since I won't have a big enough battery bank to manage AC. But the little box above the AC, it'll be the bottom of this big cabinet. It's kind of hard to see, but the big cabinet here, I'll have a swing out door, and that's where the hot water heater will go. It'll have a awning above it. Eventually there'll be a roof rack for the rooftop tent for the kids. That's about it. Simplistic, but it works. It's hard to believe that this whole thing started as a pile of 2-inch square tubing, 1-inch square tubing, and a random idea in my head. If you've watched any of my shorts or anything that I've created in the past, there's no plan, just kind of winging it as I go. Thinking of an idea, I'll throw it in there. Or if I find something that doesn't quite work, I'll change it on the fly. Originally, the plan in my head was for the fridge. Most of that rear locker space was to be up front. I messed up and didn't build everything right, so we had to adapt, and it actually worked out better. I think having all that in the front would have, 1, been too much weight on the tongue, and 2, made it very inconvenient for whenever I was trying to cook, because I had to walk back and forth when I needed the fridge. So here it's it's right there, it's right next to where I'm cooking. I can slide it out to make it easier access. Everything's condensed into one spot. I think got to figure out what's next. A big piece of that is finishing out the sides, because the actual structures I think is just about done. There might be 1 or 2 pieces that I'm forgetting about off the top of my head right now, because again, there's no plan, there's no script to this either. I'm just kind of winging it. New content creator. Get the other door. Once the doors here, I need to start building all the actual metal doors. So the one that goes over the fridge, the one that goes over the galley in the back, and the one for the hot water heater on the other side. Order the other, living quarters door, get that installed. That won't be that bad. And after that, I think I'm going to build a roof rack on the top, just because it's going to be integrated into the skins. So whenever I start skinning it, I'm going to need to build the roof rack. Wiring, definitely. That's big piece that's coming up soon. And then finishing out the living quarters. I think those are the 3 big buckets of work left to do. So, when all that's said and done, I guess I've got to figure out if this bad boy can make it up to Alaska. But more on that later. Amateur hour. No. I don't know, just to keep this thing going and have multiple takes on one go? Or do I keep hitting record and stop, record and stop? Learn how to build stuff, learn how to make a trailer, learn photography, learn lighting, buy more stuff. Shit!